Okay, so I decided to do another tutorial, and this one's gonna be about sprays. We're gonna learn to use the pen tool to cut the render we're gonna use, and then we're gonna look into creating the spray itself. So I got the images ready here. We're gonna use this. I recently played Bioshock, so seems appropriate. Using the pen tool is not as hard as some of you may think. It's actually pretty simple. I'm not gonna do this fully because that would take a long time. But here's what you do. You zoom in here, start a point, another point, and drag until the line is aligned properly. Move on. Just click and drag. Now we're here. Some of you may do this, but it doesn't work. As you see, it curves like that. Just go back. You hold shift here and click on it, and now it moves properly. Just do this. Keep going. If you go like something like this, you can just go hold control and move this. Or you can add another point there and move that. You can always go back. That's the great thing about pen tool. Just keep doing this until you got it all. I'm not gonna do this whole thing here, it'll just take too long time. What I'm gonna tell you is when you're at the feet, there's a lot of detail that might not be so important because we're actually not gonna use this part. Alright? So we'll just cut it now and come back when I'm done. Finished one. As you can see, not very detailed at the bottom. That doesn't matter. Alright, so let's get into making this a spray. First of all, the canvas size should be 256 by 256. Now, this is a really big image, so we're gonna scale it down, hold shift to keep the aspect. Yeah, that's pretty good. And as you can see, it's not very crisp anymore. So we're gonna take the sharpen tool. It's the strength about 20. That's pretty good. Just zoom in here and get all this. Not a lot. You don't want to overdo this. Just get back some of that sharpness. Maybe a bit too much there. There we go. It is metal after all. Now, what comes to the feet, we're gonna use another image to overlap those, and that is the Bioshock 2 logo. We're just gonna copy this, make a new file, paste it in there. We're actually gonna use the magic wand tool, because this really is just a white background. It is easy to get this. As you can see, the shadow, it didn't get that, but that doesn't matter. We're just gonna cut that ourselves. There we go. This is very simple, so you don't actually have to use the pen tool here. We can just do it with this. The detail isn't so important because this is gonna scale down a lot, so you won't be seeing that. Let's get all of this shadow out of here. You don't always have to do these renders your own. You can just go to Planet Renders or any site and just get them. But be sure to credit the ones who actually did them. There we go, let's go back. And cut that out. Now this is a really big image. Let's go 50% so you can see it. Scale this down a lot. It's gonna select it now. Go to the spray itself. I'm just gonna paste this in here. Just fit it in the box. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna cut the legs out here. You don't want these to be showing. There we go. Now we're gonna apply some shadows to all of this. You wanna look where the light is hitting from. From now it looks like it's coming from the behind, so it's kinda hard to put a shadow here. But we're still gonna try to put it on this side. We don't want any size on this, so it's really crisp. So you can really see it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Also, you can see the shadow already on the logo here. So we're just gonna do about the same, but coming out of it. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. What you see here is this blue light. Looks like it's coming from behind him. We actually may want to redo that on the image. So take a color that looks a bit like it. Create a new layer, actually behind it. And just paste it in there a few times. And I think that's gonna give it a nice effect. Yeah. Next thing is creating the actual spray so it's transparent. This is how you do it. Just put all of these get together. Control here and click to select it all. Gonna go to channels, create a new layer. There we go. Now all of this white is the area you're going to see, and the black is the transparent. Now these shadows would look pretty white if we didn't do anything. So we're gonna add a black background. There we go. And this is it actually. Now we're gonna save this. We're gonna save this as Bioshock DJ. This is, make sure you got the alpha channels here. 32 bits, no compression. Just press OK, and you should be done. Bye.